Eggshell white, paint in your hair, dirt beneath your nails, and years on the back of your head. Some things can't wash clean, and some will stick around. Blades of St. Augustine scattered across the driveway. It still feels like Sunday when I hear a Cajun band. Every chamber of my heart bears a mark of what I come from. Sometimes our world falls apart, but I guess that's what it takes to find the part that cannot break. Wooden table on a concrete slab, the fish are red and the crabs are blue. Every 5-gallon bucket carries a piece of you. Some things can't wash clean, and some will stick around. Spilled beer and a deck of cards, an old bed sheet for a tablecloth. Some of those days are lost, but most I still come across. Every chamber of my heart bears a mark of what I come from. Sometimes our world falls apart, but I guess that's what it takes to find the part that cannot break. Never giving up, I come from you. I built cities from sidewalk chalk and sailed the world in a cardboard boat. I hope I always dream that big. I put the whole damn kitchen in every pot of cold mud soup. Hope I always put everything I got into what I do. Some things can't wash clean, and some will stick around. Every chamber of my heart bears a mark of what I come from. Sometimes our world falls apart, but I guess that's what it takes to find the part that cannot break. We cannot break. Thank y'all so much. This is our first time in Saratoga Springs.
Seems like we picked the best day, right?
We were like, wow, this is a happening town.
Where's
like,
the university? The frat house? Is it just down the street?
I think some songs find you because they know you need to hear them at the time and again later. This is one that, wanted to remind us that comparison is the thief of joy, and we all have something to give. We all have something to share, and it doesn't have to look the same as somebody else, even though it's easy to fall into that trap. old bar stool. He held me up right when I needed him to. He said, listen up, my friend. Let me tell you what I know. You can wish you were someone else, then you gotta let it go. 'Cause that's a good way to get a bad start. I don't care what straw you drew. Gotta let it make the best of you. We ain't playing a game, we're running a race. It's a way of life, boy. Just gotta find your place. Used to be like you. We sit here in the dark, watching in the spotlight, pick myself apart. That's a good way to get a bad start. I don't care what straw you drew. Gotta let it make the best of you. So nice to be playing songs to faces again. Thank you all for being here. We're thrilled to be able to listen to Honeysuckle tonight. Yeah. I think it feels like most songs on some level end up being about a relationship in some way. You know, your interaction or relationship with a particular human or just humans in general. But we can have relationships with other beings too.
Aliens?
Or horses.
By narrow stone,
walked alone past the boundary line. I knew not to follow after. There were things that were hard to believe and things that you had to in the days when horses rode. Oh, my sweet Harriet, she turned like a rhyme that you hear and can't forget. Faster than your last drink goes dry, fast enough to save your life, fast enough to save your life. Well, songs are stories, and you know, a lot of times they're our own stories, but sometimes they're not. Our own personal stories. And this next song found us out in West Texas. We were in the Chinati Mountains at a songwriting retreat, and it's someone's story that wanted to be told, and we're honored that it chose us. Excuses are easy when everything's on the line. These Montana magpies, they're black, they're white, feathers sitting side by side, bringing unknown offering, something we should try. Was he a monster or a martyr? Depends on who you ask, but once it's done, you can't take it back. How can I keep my mind open if my eyes are closed? It's hard to hide the hate when there's no love to show. How can I nail a man up for the color of his skin? Knock him down, make him pay for my father's sin. And I am starting to see we are all the color of the scars that we keep. My father always said, but he never did get old enough for that. Every Sunday afternoon, denim shirt, cowboy hat, out in the sun, throwing shadows in an axe. There's a tool for every job, and a job for every man. Be careful what you put in your hands. How can I keep my mind open if my eyes are closed? It's hard to hide the hate when there's no love to show. How can I nail a man up for the color of his skin? Knock him down, make him pay for my father's sin. And I am starting to see we are all the color of the scars we keep. It's harder to heal when where you were born decides what you fear. It's time to be a brother, not my father's son. I was born to be a bigot, but that don't mean that I am one. I put my boots on just the same, and when the day is done, I pray for you, my son. How can I keep my mind open if my eyes are closed? It's hard to hide the hate when there's no love to show. How can I nail a man up for the color of his starting to see we are all the color of the scars that we keep. We are all the color of the scars that we keep. Thank you. Well, we have one more song for you. Before we do that, I'm going to read you something. So before I wrote songs, I wrote poetry, and I still do that. And we have a little poetry book that we put together. So I'll read you something. Yeah, yay! I'm glad there are poetry fans in the audience here. So shortly after my grandmother passed, we had to get something out from behind where their house was. We just called it the shop. It's a very common thing to have in South Louisiana, which is where I grew up and where we live now. It's like a workshop where there are tools and a lawnmower and that kind of thing. But then there's a kitchen and a table and a place to have, fish fries and crawfish boils and that kind of thing. And so we got something out of there, and I wrote this shortly after. It's called Yardstick. Leaning up against the worn wooden wall, it's 3 feet on the concrete. Numbers and notches so orderly along the side, a contrast to the space. Black ink or paint in the grooves that told it where to be, making marks for measuring. It was probably made for fabrics, but was more often used for fish. So many cleaned and cooked in this workshop that was a satellite extension of the house, where there are only cobwebs and quiet now. But if I close my eyes and hold my breath, I can smell the cornmeal and red pepper. I can hear the fuzzy crack of fish hitting hot oil. I open my eyes and pick up this aging yardstick, still sturdy in my weak and weepy hands. And I'm thankful that some things can't be measured. Well, thank y'all for being here tonight, and thank you to Honeysuckle for letting us open the night. And we'll send you off with this one this is the first song we wrote after just being home at the beginning of the last 2 years. After we flew to and from Australia in a matter of 5 days at the beginning. That's how our pandemic started. I wouldn't recommend it. Would not. Everything was changing real fast, and our tour was still on, and then got there and it wasn't. Thank y'all for listening. Story again, darling. The one where we all end up alright. Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true once upon a time? Keeping up with the laundry. You keep keeping up with the car. I guess things aren't really changing here. It sure feels like they are. It sure feels like they are. Got good dogs, got a good horse. Got eyes to see, we've got a good view. Got ears to hear, and we are listening. The truth is not not something we can choose. Truth is not something we can choose. Story again, darling. The one where we all end up alright. Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true? Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true? Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true? Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true? Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true? Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true? Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true? Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true? Wasn't it true once upon a time?
Thank you.
They were out on the porch, and I stayed inside. So they were like trying to make small talk, and I go, I thought I was on the couch.
We were talking, like, I was like, and then I got like, can't look at it. Yeah, it's like I can't do that. Oh, I know. We would have been good.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
All right, folks, we are ready to continue the show tonight. How about a quick hand for Ordinary Elephant in their debut at Caffe Lena? Very nice. and they have indeed opened the stage wonderfully for our headline set tonight. It is a bit of a homecoming tonight, and we're very happy to have Chris and Holly back at Caffe Lena. I won't say too much about this, but I do want to give a nod to Holly for everything that she brought to the cafe when she was here for about a year when we reopened the kitchen after our shutdown period until just very recently as a volunteer coordinator and kitchen manager. And she brought a very steady hand to the cafe, a calming presence, and we are so happy that she's back out doing what she is meant to do, and we're very excited to have them back here at Lena's, and that is what I will say about that. They have been very active. They've been out on the road. They've been releasing new music. They have more planned. So we're looking forward to seeing where they go after this as well. So please join me in welcoming them home to Caffe Lena. Chris and Holly, they are Honeysuckle.
Oh, Reese has a real way of being disarmingly kind in his intros. No, thank you, Reese. And I'll say that that was a very nice nod to my lengthy career at the cafe. But a huge thank you to the volunteers. They've been helping you tonight, and they made my job an absolute joy and a pleasure. And I'm getting a little choked up even saying it because I just love you guys so much, and there's a lot of you out in the audience and volunteering tonight, so thank you guys. Gosh. All right, the song's called Miss You, and it's a sassy number, so it doesn't apply in lyrical terms, but in title terms, because I missed you guys.
Last Saturday night, when we were standing by the pool, I saw you smile. I think you thought I was a fool. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. In the parking lot, smoking cigarettes and acting cool with a bottle of gin. These memories can be so cruel. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You better miss me when I'm gone. As I get older, I see all the people that I once called friends. Over my shoulder, I am waving goodbye cross that bridge, and home is in the rearview mirror. I'll keep it all in the memories that I hold dear. I'm gonna miss you when I'm gone. I'm gonna miss you when I'm gone. I really miss you when I'm gone. As I get older, I see all the people that I once called friends.
Well, how about another hand for Ordinary Elephant? They were really incredible. They're towards the end of a long tour, and they've got some wonderful merch out there, and I'm sure they would rather not take it home with them, so please check it out. The song's called Gaslight.
Heard what you said, I heard what you said. Rolled off of the curb and into the gutter. That you love me more, you love me more. You love me more, you love me more. I always was afraid of watching you slip away. The fire from your gaslight burning me till it's over. What goes unsaid still lies beneath. Carves into your chest and into your slumber. And I dragged you down, I dragged you down. I dragged you down, down too deep. I always was afraid of watching you slip away. The fire from your gaslight burning me till it's over. I always was afraid of watching you slip away. The fire from your gaslight burning me till it's over. Wish I could go back, but there's too much time and distance between us. You needed more, you needed more. You needed more than I could afford. I always was afraid of watching you slip away. Fire from your gaslight burning me till it's over. I always was afraid of watching you slip away.
Thank you. This next song is called Untouchable, and it's off of our newest record, Great Divide. It feels like a new record still, but technically we did the album release here last March, back when we were at April. Yeah.